Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another palette review, but it's going to be the series that I started. It is on the Sheglam. If you haven't seen it, I will link it below. Every month I'm going to be doing this in the first part of the month of February, and then of course the last part of the month of February, you could already kind of see my costume over here. That's going to be more of a special effects cosplay type deal of the current, what do you call it? The current zodiac. So I'm doing zodiac signs, and these palettes are based on the zodiac signs. So this is the Sheglam Ambitious Aquarius palette. I did do, and I said I would link it below, the Calm Capricorn. So I was really impressed with the formula in that. Sheglam has been hit or miss, so I'm curious to see how the Aquarius is going to do. So let's go ahead and start getting into this palette. So these retail at $6, which is not bad considering. Of course, if you have any coupon codes or anything like that, I got mine for about $4 a piece, and I did buy them all at once so that I can at least get all of them in case they got rid of them throughout the year, because I'm going to be doing one every single month. So we're going to open her up. Of course, you have the artwork, and I could not find any Instagram or anything like that on the artist. Why? I have no idea. I was hoping to find something with this artist. So the artist is Mirna? Let me find it. The artist name is Marina Marinova, and I tried looking for this artist, Marina Marinova, I guess. All I could find is a contemporary painter, Bulgaria. Is this her? It's so weird. I cannot find anything on her, because this does not look like the artwork. This is like the one that I could find on marinamarinova.net. Maybe it's her. I don't know. The thing about it is I'm kind of like not impressed with the fact that Sheglam doesn't elaborate, or Shein doesn't elaborate more on the artist. So they just say art by Marina Marinova. I don't know if they've copied the art. I don't know. But it's beautiful art. That's probably why I got suckered into it, because the artwork is just impeccable. Look at how pretty that is. And I am restoring my old 2015 artwork. This is one of my pieces in the background, by the way. That was a garnet piece that I had made. She's my favorite, so I kept her. But I wanted to do like birthstones again, and then I actually unearthed my zodiac sign paintings that I did in 2015, and I have since, and I'll link my art page from Instagram down below, but I have done redos of it, before and afters of the 2015 version, and then me like really jazzing it up. I do commission pieces. Don't ever ask me to do it for free. I'm sorry, but I'm sick and tired of hearing people say, can you do it for free? What? Like, I put a lot of work into that. It takes a lot to put yourself into artwork. So that's why I'm a little kind of miffed about Shein like not elaborating more on the artist and like maybe linking her Instagram or whatever. I don't know. I'll still have to find her. But this is going to have talc and mica in it. Let me guarantee that. First ingredients: mica, talc, dimethicone, silica. So if you are allergic to any of those products, don't use it. They probably do test on animals. It just says FSC, packaging from responsible resources, but it doesn't say that it is vegan, cruelty-free, and all that jazz. So it's going to have some product in there you might not like. Alright, so you open it up, and of course, like in the Capricorn one, you're going to have a little saying here, and then of course the colors here. So this says, your thirst for knowledge allows you to find answers from unique angles. While thinking is your thing, be careful not to overthink. it can prevent you from enjoying the present moment. So that's what it says about Aquarius. I like that. Diving into your mind, it says on the back, is like plunging into a deep blue sea. Ambitious Aquarius. You're a profound thinker who is insatiable thirst for knowledge, and thanks to your out-of-the-box mentality, you are the queen of solving problems from a creative angle. As your water sign blue hues represent your imagination and fluidity, bonus, we have added sparkly silver when you're feeling rebellious. It's your nature after all. So I do know some Aquariuses. I know my nieces are Aquarius. A coworker of mine is Aquarius. I would say Aquariuses are very, I don't know, from my experience in knowing people, Aquariuses are very, I feel like I balance really well with Aquariuses. I'm a Libra. So I feel like Aquariuses, they do their thing. They do their own thing. So, I appreciate that about Aquariuses because they have like a no nonsense, but they can be a little bit more of like, how do I put this? Like, they don't want to disappoint you. That's a big thing. They don't want to disappoint you. That's just from the experiences that I have with Aquariuses in my life, especially my nieces. My nieces are amazing kids. Excuse me, my older niece is not a kid anymore. She's legally an adult. But, like, I love the fact that Aquariuses are very free-thinking and very creative. So, if you're an Aquarius, this palette's really cute. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to swatch it, and we're going to... All right, so we're going to swatch it. There are the colors there. Very blue. We're going to start with the top color, which is Unpredictable. We'll kind of go back and forth. Ooh. Integrity, Freedom. A lot of blues. Okay, so Unpredictable, which is that first shade. Ooh, that is chalky. The first shade that is got the embossed zodiac sign. Integrity, which is a really nice black. Original, which is a nice teal. And the Unpredictable, Original, and then Freedom here, it's like a nice light blue. It's hard to see because it's a little on the chalky side. Blues can be. Those are mattes. I feel like Integrity is more of like a satiny color. All right. Same with like the gray in here. So we've got the next shades. We've got Visionary, which is a matte, a lighter teal. Eccentric, which is a gray, and it's kind of like a satin. Making Waves, which is a nice light mint color. And then Independent is the silver metallic in this palette. So there are the shades to the Aquarius palette from Sheglam. Alright, so now that we have done the swatches, zoom you in for the try on. I did prime my eyes with my Glam Light Icing eyeshadow base, which is probably one of my favorite eyeshadow bases because it's not super drying. So we're going to go ahead and go in with some crease shades here. So the only one I can think that's a really good crease to build is Making Waves. The only thing I don't like about these palettes is they don't have mirrors, but that's okay. The artwork is good enough. So we're going to place Making Waves into the crease. Now, blues and teals can be a little tricky to not be patchy, so I am curious about how this formula will do, because the other one, the Calming Capricorn, was like kind of like olive colors and stuff, so it really worked really well. Alright, so we're going to build Freedom, which is this kind of like really nice cool blue. Like it's a very like gray blue. No, this doesn't quite work over this mint, but we'll see. I just want to start off with some crease shades here. I mean, this isn't a practical palette, just like the BH Cosmetics ones weren't. Alright, we'll get Making Waves a little more higher so we can blow out the crease just a little. Alright, then we're going to take, I'm trying to think of what shadow to do. I kind of wanted to do a smoky eye because I think the other one I did a contour. But smoky eyes I feel like are not, I don't know. You know what, let's do a smoky eye. So we're going to keep building the crease then. So we're going to go ahead and dive into Unpredictable, which is this shade, which has the imprint of the zodiac sign, and we're going to build that on top. So usually with smoky eyes, I like to build, 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 so that we have a nice baseline to go with. And then we'll take more of that Freedom shade to build on top. And then more of Making Waves, which is that mint green. It seems to be blending really nice. And then we're going to put our smoky shade on, which I need to grab a brush here. What's going to be a good brush? That one. And we're going to use Integrity, which is that black. It's kind of like weird that it just has like a random satin black in there. But this one's not a matte. It's got a little bit of like a satin finish. So I'm curious to see how this is going to go. It's pretty black and it builds really nice. I'm just making sure it's kind of like the edges aren't blunt. Nice and blended. Nice. Alright, we're going to take a little bit of Integrity onto a fluffier brush, and we're going to really soften those edges because I don't want it to be really choppy. Alright. I'm going to need a little bit more of a precision brush here for blending, so I'm going to use this guy. This is a Luxie. I don't like the Luxie Beauties after using them quite some time. This is the 237. I like the shape of it, but honestly, I feel like these split, the wood breaks and the tops don't stay, so they're a little bit rougher. Alright, I'm going to take the Unpredictable shade again, and we're going to go back and really smoke those edges out. Alright, so we're going to do the lower lash line. So I did try to blend just like I used this banana powder from Essence just to kind of add to the brow bone because I didn't want to like really take away from the palette, but I do need to blend it out more. So I'm going to take a little bit more of the Making Waves and just kind of bring that up a little bit. Just so we have a nice blend there. Oh my gosh, I'm looking orange again. Alright, so we're going to do the lower lash line. I'm going to take I think I'm going to take Original, which is this darker teal. And we're going to take it right underneath, across the way. Take the detail brush, and we're going to dip it into Visionary, which is this shade right here, a lighter teal shade, and just kind of buff it out. Okay, we didn't use Eccentric, so we're going to use Eccentric. I always like to use every single shade. I'm going to take Eccentric, which is that gray color. We're going to take a liner brush here, and we're just going to kind of put it right there, just to kind of add something. You know, if I don't know where to put it, I always put it on the wing. And then, of course, we're going to finish up with this shade, which is Independent, which is the silver. I'm going to pop that in the inner corner, of course. So I want that shimmer. Cool. Alright, so I've done one eye. I'm going to jump off camera, finish the rest of my face, and then we'll talk about how I feel about the palette since we used every single shade. Alright, so everything is done. I have my face done. I did use a different foundation today, hence why it's a little lighter. It's my Makeup Revolution. I forgot I had that and I needed to use it. I like the stick foundation. That's the only one I like. I've tried the Lancome, which I like, but I feel like I have to really have a really good complexion to wear that one. So yeah, it's very blue. I like it. I just feel like there needs to be something in between this black. I mean, I know the gray could work, but I just feel like in the blues, it could have been having, like maybe a darker blue. I like it. I'm not a big fan of blues, or at least bright blues, like more like pastel-y blues and, I don't know, like minty blues and teals. I just don't like those that much because they don't translate on my eyes very well. I mean, with the black, it does seem to work because I can at least add depth to it. Really like the silver. The silver worked out really nicely. So definitely very Aquarius. So I like that. Not much to really say about this one. To be honest with you, comparing it, I know I rated my BH Cosmetics ones. I'm not going to rate these because honestly I'm going to be a little bit biased because I like to, I'm gonna make myself love Libra. I looked at Libra. I hadn't looked on the inside, but I looked at it online and I'm like, no, but I'm gonna make it happen because I'm a Libra. Anyways, comparing it to the Capricorn, I like the Capricorn way better because it's really, really pretty colors, very earthy, very not typical Capricorn, which is really, really interesting. I mean, when I do my paintings, I've done Capricorn before. My old painting actually has more or less like reds, because I wanted to go with garnet being the birthstone of January. So I'm trying to kind of think outside the box when it comes to like zodiac signs when I'm redoing my pieces. I want to kind of stay in the birthstones, but not really. I know with Pisces, I used in my original one, I used the blood stone, and it's like a greenish with red pieces in it. And I just felt like when I painted her, I liked her, but she was way too Christmassy for me. And so I kind of mixed the aquamarine, which is the month of March aquamarine, because I kind of based it around my husband's birthday, because he's a Pisces. He's like a tail end Pisces. So I wanted to kind of like merge the aquamarine with the greens and the bloodstone to make my picture. And honestly, like, it came out way better than I imagined it to. With, of course, when I redid the Libra actually came out really, really nice because I accentuated the opals. I kept it pretty much the same, just added more detail and depth, and of course changed the scales that I had put on her originally. Of course, I forgot to take my original picture, so I don't have the original full piece, but I have the change, the drastic change in it nonetheless. And then also with Taurus, it was very regal, it was very earthy, and I wanted to kind of really accentuate the emeralds in it and make it really bright, but also still kind of earthy, so I like that. So with these, I didn't typically imagine Capricorn to look like this, but I like it. Aquarius, this definitely is very Aquarius. It's got the ocean type of theme to it. It's got a very mermaid-esque theme to it. The blues, very, very water sign. So I do like it. It actually is really, really pretty. It's not my everyday type of makeup, but I mean, the blues do make the black stand out a lot more, so I do like that. So yeah, I mean, honestly, the palettes are really, really good so far. They blend really nice. They are not choppy or chalky. They're pretty creamy nonetheless, but I mean, I feel like it is just a very, very pretty collection. I mean, the whole collection, when you look at it, it's very pretty. So, alright, so we've done Capricorn, just finished Aquarius. Next will be, and I'll give you a sneak peek, it's going to be Pisces. So that's going to be my husband's. I have not broken into this one, so I'm going to put that back. And it's going to take me all year to do this, guys. So every month I will be featuring a new palette from the Sheglam collection, Zodiac collection, so stay tuned for that. Overall, interesting. I really do. I mean, the blues are very bright for me, so I like the fact that I stuck with a smoky eye because I felt like I couldn't really do anything very pastel-y. I just can't do pastels. They just wash me out and make me look really, really like sleepy. So I like to really make sure that there's like a depth to it. So I'm glad that there's a black in that palette. I love it. Ooh, and I'm just trying this out, and as I'm talking, this is like stinging my lips. I finally got my hands on the new Sephora one. So I've used this lip plumper in the past, the original one. They came out with an extreme one. This one has peppermint oil and chili extract or something, but it is stinging my lips for sure. But I like lip plumpers because I don't want injections. I have very wrinkly lips, so I tend to not do mattes as much as I used to, just so that I can kind of like smooth out the lips with a gloss. It just works for me. But anyways, yeah, I am loving this palette so far. You know, liking this palette so far, because blues are not my thing. Unless they're like sapphire deep blues, then I'll like it. But I really like it. So if you haven't seen the Sheglam Zodiac collection, it's still available on Shein's website in the Sheglam section, which is their makeup line. Like I said, if you're one that doesn't like that they test on animals and doesn't like talc or mica, it's definitely not going to be a collection for you, just because it's based out of China. So don't buy it if you're into that. But I honestly, I just like eyeshadows. I'm not really picky about it unless I'm looking for something specific in an eyeshadow palette. I always try to look for practical eyeshadow palettes, and these ones are just like for fun. And I love anything Zodiac, Birthstone, Elements. I love all of that stuff. So yeah, so that's the end of this video. Do like my page on my art page. That is my artwork, and I'm starting to get back into art, so please, 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 if you want to commission a piece, it's not going to be free, my friends. It's not going to be free. I work very hard to get back into art, and it's just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing any, because I'm still working on my sister's commission piece, to be honest with you, and she gets family discount, which is not much, but, you know, I'm trying to get more out there. But do check out my pieces if you haven't seen them. I will link my Instagram for my art page down below. And also keep in mind that these are my original works. Do not doubt my artwork. But, you know, a lot of people do. They're like, you did that? I'm like, yes, I did. I actually did. So I did include in this video, of course, the before and afters of some of my zodiac signs. So I will continue working on those. Right now, I'm currently, as I'm filming this, working on Gemini. I finished pretty much Libra, Pisces, Taurus, and Aries. And then I'm working on Gemini next. And then I will be working on the rest of them throughout time as I see fit. So yeah, just check them out. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.